Hello families and welcome to November. We wanted you to see what preschool was set up like in the month of November. So let's take a tour of the Native American village. Over here we have 2 cloth teepees and some evergreen trees for the children as we begin to talk about American history and tie in social studies with the children, learning about the Native Americans who started our country. We have some pretend fires and they can do some cooking over the fire. Here we have some fishing. They can fish on the little bridge. Those will be washed off each time between children, and so we have some fish that they can use. You'll also see that we have some Native American symbols up on the wall. That will come in play when we do some deerskin writing. We'll do some writing on some brown paper sacks. And also when they are decorating their Native American vest, when they make that, and their headband and their necklace for the unit on the Native Americans. And so as we head this way, we'll see, we have our November calendar. We have the Mayflower, and it might perhaps look like a pirate ship, but in our world, it's going to be the Mayflower. And we will be talking about how the Pilgrims got to America, and lots of opportunities for building play, from Lincoln logs to Duplo blocks to cardboard blocks. Lots of options for the children to do some cooperative play in that area, and lots of space to spread out. And then you can see our dollhouse, and this year we are making sure that the people in our dollhouse are all plastic so that they can be washed off between each class. So the children can play there and model that kind of learning. We then have a long table set covered with brown paper, like the first Thanksgiving might have looked when the Pilgrims and Native Americans came together. And so we have some metal dishes and, to the best of our ability, food that might have been appropriate, no pizza, for the Native Americans and Pilgrims to eat. Options available at the writing table will include the use of some Magna doodle boards, as many children are beginning to be interested in writing their names and some letters, and some cutting, and cutting will be included much more in small group opportunities as well. We've got a display of some Native American crafts, if you will, another way to put it hands-on for kiddos so that they can be touching and seeing those things that were the beginning of our American history. As we look at some of the toys on the table for November, we've included things that have to do with Elmer, because Elmer will start his visits going home. That information is coming in the newsletter, but Elmer will be going home as a flat Elmer version. So we've got some Elmer puzzles and such included as well. We will then conclude our Native American Pilgrim and Thanksgiving unit on the Tuesday before Thanksgiving, November 24th, with our traditional feast. And the children will have the opportunity to choose if they want to wear their Native American costume or their Pilgrim costume, both of which they're going to make here at school. Whichever one they wear to the feast, they'll be bringing the other one home, so they'll have both of those. I hope this makes you feel more comfortable as you can see the environment your child is playing in the month of November. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out. Thanks.